Hi, I'm Leonie Hehir and I'm a psychologist with VCPS, Victorian Counselling and Psychological Services. Dyslexia can be identified in a whole range of ages. So I've had kids who have gone through to year 9 or to VCE or university. They're very interested, they learn very readily, but to be able to write that down or to be able to access reading hasn't happened as easily as what you would expect. So I guess that's the first thing that you'd look for. There has to be a balance between remediation of being able to assist in the parts of the brain that aren't working as well, and fostering and using the creative side of their brain to be able to get around those difficulties. When people come in, they don't generally have a very good working relationship with their own gut, and two, they've been through months or days or years of investigations looking for what's wrong, and so they feel completely disempowered and not surprisingly understanding really what's going on. And the more the stress they worry about that, the more they're going to get the response. So they're caught up into quite a vicious and awful cycle. So what we have to do is a whole series of quite sophisticated little psychological techniques to try and get back our conscious control of what is normally a subconscious process. I help to map out visually what's happening for them. So that's why markers are an important part of what I do. And so we start with helping them to understand their body, what it's telling them, and their way of understanding that, and then to try and empower them to take back some control. That's why I use the biofeedback monitor. It has a visual and an auditory feedback for what's happening in our body according to what we're doing. So can we become more relaxed, and what does that look like?